Hey friends, this is DJT. One of the things that I promised you is that we were going to be bringing you some stories of incredible leaders that I think the world needs to hear about, and I'm excited to introduce you all to Miss Anna Valencia. Every time I meet with this young lady, I leave so inspired, wanting to do more. She is just so hungry to create change. She's a political genius and just on fire. She's certainly somebody to watch, and I'm excited for her to share with you her thoughts on success, leadership, and the art of winning. Enjoy.
My name is Anna Valencia, and I am the new Director of Legislative Council and Government Affairs for the Mayor of Chicago, Rahm Emanuel. I will say with my new role, my new role, I would say, is my first big kind of success, not the very first one that I'm proud of, but in this new role as Director of Legislative Council Government Affairs, I'm the second woman to hold the position and the first Latina. So for me, I think that's a huge success because it's a barrier that's kind of broken, and other women behind me can see that it's possible. And that in a man's world with politics and government that I've been working in the last 12 years, I feel like we're making a difference, that I'm going into more meetings in government and more meetings, and I see a woman chief of staff that we have here, or I see a woman deputy mayor now, or I see other women around the table, and to me that's really encouraging. And I would say success defined is kind of different for everyone, and it could be something really large and big, or it could, a first woman president, or it could be something small like, getting the self-confidence to be able to speak to a room full of people and to inspire them. It varies for many different people, but I think success is, are you happy with yourself? Do you have confidence? And I think the biggest thing I'm the most proud of is working with other women and empowering them and inspiring them, and remembering those coming up that they can do it. And I'm here to kind of prove that to them and help them. I think my superpower is confidence. I think God gave me favor on that for sure. And I'm a very faith-driven person. And so, I have to remind myself when I'm at church, I do pray for strength to get through a week. I do pray for wisdom, patience, because in my role, that are things that I really need. It's easy to get discouraged in my role, what's happening in Springfield, because you can't control the dynamic. You can't control people's personalities. So you have to have patience to deal with that. So I think one of my superpowers, though, is confidence. It's kind of trying to learn through my mistakes, and wisdom to kind of know when to go full steam ahead on something, but also when I need to hold back. But confidence for sure. I think people can feel that when you're in a room and you walk in a room and you have confidence. It gets people at ease that this young woman, knows what she's talking about. And so that is my strongest superpower. There are many moments where I haven't been so confident, or a little nervous things were going to turn out their way, or where I failed or thought I failed. There was like yesterday sometimes. I mean, each day in this role, there's some meetings I walk out of and I'm like, is this going to work out? Am I making the right choices? Did I advise the mayor correctly? You always have kind of, doubts, right? There are lots of moments where I think I could have done things differently. And it's good to have that self-awareness and reflection. And I have amazing friends and a great husband and support system to talk through those things and figure out, okay, next time this happens or this comes across my plate, I'm going to do this differently. I'm going to approach it differently, or I'm going to ask for help. Like sometimes women, we feel like we have to have it all figured out and we have to have this perfect life and everyone's looking at us. And, Facebook and social media does this to us a lot, where you look at someone else's life and you think, oh my gosh, they've got 3 kids, amazing husband, and they volunteer at a nonprofit. Like, how are they doing it? When do they sleep? So we can't compare ourselves. All we can do is our best effort. And so I really try to talk to my friends when I feel like I don't have anything, or my kind of council of advisors, or my husband, think through what I would do differently. Try to avoid making the same mistake twice, because it's a learning experience, right? And I can admit when I'm wrong. It's not always like I like to do that, but I think when you admit when you're wrong, you're human, and people can understand that. Mm-hmm. I'm the most passionate about people. I think that's what drives me, is impact and legacy. And I recently, this week I lost a friend, a really good friend from college, 31. And I'm really kind of evaluating my life, and it kind of makes you pause and think about what your legacy is. And there's a lot of our friends that are sharing stories about her and talking about things she did, and that's what matters at the end of the day. Like, when I'm gone, what do I want my life to be? There's my life story, and I want it to be people. I want it to be that I've impacted people's lives, whether it's small or big, whether it's through mentoring or supporting other women going after their dreams. That is my passion. And when I am able to do that, that's what energizes me, and that's what drives me. The best piece of advice I think I could share is always ask questions. Don't be afraid. And always ask for what you want, because the worst that anyone could say is no. We don't have the confidence or courage or know what to even ask for, right? And so if you don't ask, you don't know. If you don't ask for a promotion, you won't get it. If you don't ask for more money, you won't get it. If you don't ask someone for a coffee, that was another great piece of advice someone gave me is, if you see someone and they're speaking at you're at a leadership series or something, they're speaking and they just really inspire you, go up and ask that person for their business card. Follow up and ask them for a coffee. The only thing they'll say is no. But if they say yes and you open a door and you have 30 minutes with them of insight, that could help set you up for your next job, your next who knows what. But we can't let fear get in the way, and we can't let, rejection get in our way. So we just kind of have to go for it. Well, I wish I was more eloquent, but I would say there's always a way to yes. I say this to my team all the time. We'll have difficult kind of legislation or ordinances or things come across my desk, and I'm like, okay, how do we get to yes? How do we make this way? And maybe it's not always necessarily 100% of what we want, but how do we get to kind of a path of somewhat of that, of getting that done and getting that goal accomplished?